Stay away from it. Stay away from it. And by the way, there's this brother coming up, Molly. His name is Boots Ennis. This brother's special. You don't want to go in the ring against after that beating. Molly, it was so bad. I swear to y'all, I am not exaggerating.
Official prediction if that fight happens.
Knockout. Nasty knockout. Nasty knockout.
By who?
I think Boots knocks Xander out within 5.
So not a systematic breakdown? You talking one shot deal?
No. I mean, you know, Boots put combination together, but
I do this without the help.
that's going to be easy. And again, if Boots beat him, will he get credit for it?
Shit, he's a unified champion in the division.
That don't mean nothing. Boots got so many haters, so many people that don't like Boots, but you know, it's going to
Boots as far as the notoriety, obviously what's on the line, the belts that's on the line, and all that, because people are going to give him his credit for this fight, but I don't think it's going to be as close as people might think it would be. I already had Boots beating him in like 8 or 9, but I don't think it'll last that long. I don't. I think I got Boots in 6 if Zayas comes out with the same strategy that he's come out with in almost every fight that he's fought. He got to get off the ball of that left foot if he think he's going to beat Boots, because he's going to see that rhythm, he's going to see that pattern, and he's going to start.
Xander recently said, Boots, and this is a quote, you quote, eat every straight punch and every hook. What do you think about that criticism from Xander of your defense?
Did y'all watch Xander?
Yeah, of course.
Did y'all watch Xander? He get hit a lot. He get a lot, and I don't know what, like these narratives that everybody keeps saying I get hit this, that, and the third. I still get hit less than everybody's favorite fighter and straight like that. But these guys want to put they got to find something to talk about, you know, because when you great at everything, you know, they just pick one thing, you know. Like I said, he gonna see first.
Stephen A. Smith just dropped a reality check that has the entire boxing world holding its breath. He has openly declared on national television that 23-year-old Xander Zayas is a special generational talent equipped with the exact tools to pull off a monumental upset. The stakes for this June 27th showdown are almost unimaginable for both sides. If Ennis, the feared and heavily avoided boogeyman, loses to a kid who just secured his unified champion status, the entire mythos surrounding his career is shattered overnight.
On 3, turning.
Yeah, okay, you guys turning into the middle and face off again in 3, 2, 1, face off. Hold that, 10 seconds. Come on in. Okay, switching sides. I'm good.
The physical reality of this matchup hit everyone like a freight train during the official New York City press conference. When the two men finally stood face to face under the bright lights, a jarring truth was exposed. Zayas looks massive next to Boots. This single visual immediately sparked a whisper campaign that has been gaining serious traction in training camps around the country. Zayas' team is actively pushing the narrative that Ennis has been a weight bully his entire career, relying on a physical size and power advantage that is about to completely disappear. Zayas naturally walks around at a heavy, solid 190 pounds. For the very first time, Boots is stepping into the ring against a true, natural super welterweight who won't be bullied, battered, or easily pushed backward.
Fight night. You about 180 right now. You about 180 right now.
Let's keep it about 180 right now. Let's keep it at that.
You bigger than that? Damn.
180.
Cruiserweights in there. All right, let's talk about this fight, man. I do feel Jaron is a very talented fighter. I thought he was a big 147-pounder, so he still have decent size, but you're bigger than him.
Yeah.
Like in stature. Without giving too much up, what worries you about him? Like, what do you have to be concerned with in the ring?
His speed, and his IQ. I gotta always be 10 steps ahead of him. I can't give him no space. I can give him no chance. If he sees a chance, he's gonna take advantage of it. I mean, he's a good fighter. He knows how to read another fighter. I mean, we've seen it throughout his career. So he knows how to read fights. He knows how to read a fighter. But he's never been uncomfortable either.
People have been, this is what I've been hearing, right? For some experts off the record saying that Jaron gets hit, right? We all seen him get hit in fights. But people like to say, well, it's because he's comfortable in there getting hit with those guys. He's a better defensive fighter than that, right? But he does get hit at fights.
And that's what I say.
So people are saying, a lot of people are starting to say this fight is a lot more interesting than people think. Xander's a big guy at this weight class. When you watch those fights and see him get hit, do you think to yourself, like, wow, there's so much vulnerability there. Like, I know exactly what to do to this.
That's what I think of myself. He better not get hit because, again, he's never been uncomfortable. He's been hit, but he's been okay. Like, I can still, he rolls with those punches.
Right.
You know, every time he gets hit flush, you can see it. He gets uncomfortable, but then he gets back to.
Right.
And these guys, they don't have the IQ. They don't have the technique to keep building on that, right?
Right.
I do, and you guys have seen it. I build on everything. On everything I do is just something added extra to that layer. And there's no fights that you can tell me I haven't seen nothing new from you. There's always something that I get better at. There's something that I improve at. And this fight, I will continue to do that. Again, it's easy to be there and be comfortable with all these guys and be comfortable getting hit. But what when you're not? Well, how is your brain gonna tolerate that? How is your brain gonna react to that? It's not. It's gonna be too late.
I guess there's no real...
What the DAZN cameras didn't capture was the absolute panic unfolding behind closed doors. Before the ink even dried on the contract, top-rank and legendary promoter Bob Arum reportedly had zero intention of making this dangerous fight happen so soon. The blueprint for Zayas was incredibly safe, slowly building the young star's brand with comfortable, highly profitable title defenses in Madison Square Garden in Puerto Rico. Instead, Zayas completely went rogue. He rejected the protective bubble, forced his own promoter's hand, and demanded the most dangerous man available.
What do you feel like is the difference between champion Zayas, right? Like the champion and then the prospect. Is there a difference, or you kind of
a little bit more confidence? You get that, a little bit more experience. You get that confidence. You know you go 12 rounds. You know you could look good for 12 rounds. You get a little bit more like, you know, pepper in your step. Kind of like.
Well, this fight, like you said, this is the biggest, you know, everybody's talking about this fight.
Yes.
This is a huge fight here. One is, first of all, how did this come about, right? Because, you know, a lot of people are giving you credit like, yo, you fighting the boogeyman, right? A lot of people calling him a boogeyman. How did the fight actually, like, come about?
Man, I feel like this is what boxing is all about. You gotta fight the best. I say I'm the best. He says he's the best. We're the best fighters out 54. Let's see who really the best. And he came pretty easy. Obviously, he had a negotiation period with Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah.
So after my fight, we were looking at other opponents, Josh Kelly being one of them. Sent out a couple notes, a couple letters to his team. Never got a response back. Then obviously we heard that the fight with Virgil fell through because of Virgil's legal things with his company, and we jumped right on it. We're like, hey, we won the fight. Yeah. Same thing, same split, same everything. We just same deal, just make it happen. And they went to Boots' team and they said yes, and we were already obviously in. So it's an easy negotiation period, I'll say.
That's crazy because I guess coming off of, as fans, looking at what happened with Virgil and Boots, we just feeling like, damn, this is going to be something hard to make, right? But you're just saying it's easy, bro.
Man, to be honest, when you want to be great, it's easy to do it. You just got to go and do it. It's when you put too many buts and no, but this, no, but that, no, but it got to be. And that's too many excuses. Let's make the fight happen. He's from Philly. I'm from Puerto Rico. We both sell in the East Coast.
Yeah.
We have proved that we both sell in the East Coast. So why not make it happen here in New York?
Industry insiders are fiercely debating whether this aggressive takeover of his own career is a sign of supreme, undeniable confidence or a dangerous rookie mistake that could permanently derail a golden goose.
I don't know if it's, I mean, definitely top ranking. They're definitely, you know, capable of doing something like that. Where if a fighter's contract is in and they you know, hey, go do what it is that you're gonna do. But when I think about Xander Zayas, you know, you got to give them credit. You got to give them credit. You got to feel like they feel that they see something in Jaron Ennis that maybe we are not seeing, right? Or maybe they're seeing something in their own capabilities that we're not necessarily seeing that will mesh well or give them some type of advantage as it relates to Jaron Ennis. So, It's an interesting dynamic. I think right now I got to go back and look at more Xander Zayas fights. I've seen a couple of them. I haven't seen like every fight that he's been in. before I really make a decision. But right now he feels like a sacrificial lamb to me. I kind of see him like a Villa, maybe a little bit more athletic than a Villa, in my opinion, just based off what I've seen. But I got to go back and really break him down and really look at him. Kudos to both fighters. You know, Boots has proven that he wants to fight all the champions at 154. If he is successful in this fight, and I think he will be, then, you know, I want to see him in the ring with the towering inferno, Sebastian Fundora. That would be an interesting fight, according to somebody who is, you know, no longer in the sport. They say that he's beatable, but they didn't fight him. So anyway,
pew 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 pew.
It's an interesting dynamic, man. I'm impressed with the fight. I want to see what ends up happening between these two fighters, and hopefully.
While casual fans were busy mourning the collapse of the Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz dream fight, elite tactical minds were spotting a much bigger threat. Renowned trainer Greg Hackett recently went viral for dropping a serious tactical bombshell regarding this matchup. He argued that Zayas is actually a far more complex puzzle for Boots to solve than Ortiz ever would have been. Instead of just walking forward looking for a knockout, Zayas possesses a lethal, high IQ versatility. He can seamlessly switch from rangy outside boxing to clinical, vicious bodywork on the inside.